Good morning, everybody. Joanna here again. I'm so excited. I miss you guys so much. I got a new camera. Thank you to my lovely husband. And today we're gonna make that dinner dress I showed you on the Facebook page. So if you have seen me on YouTube and don't know how to get to Facebook, you just type in sew up and you're gonna see the page. Real fun stuff on that page. So let's get going. Oh, before that, I made an hourglass strapless dress. So I hope you like this. I may do a tutorial on it, but basically we did a tutorial already. So instead of just going all the way up, you stop under your arm and then you add on a little band, the same way we added on the band for the broad band of the shoulder dress. You just do a band like that. Okay, so we're ready to go. So I chose black and white. Right now black and white is in style. This is knit. It's 2.5 yards of knit. So I'm always a panel girl. I cut my things out in panels. So I had cut a 12-inch panel right across the length, the width of the fabric. But you could cut out your size. Alright, you could cut your size. So I'm not gonna deal with your measurements. It's just to show you basically. And I had cut out a 6-inch strip, the entire 2.5 yards length. Okay, so you're cutting it off of the entire length. So this is going to be your band to tie, right? So let's do the top, right? Because it's very easy. So what you do, you get remember my shirt? I always use this shirt, okay? You might get tired of seeing this one shirt, but it's the only shirt that fits me well. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is look at this peak here. You get under the arm, fold in the sleeves, and all you want basically is just an inch above the arm. That is what you want here. You want this, and you want the smallest part of your waist. That's why I told you all to get yourself a shirt that has a lot of shape in it. Right, so we can't go wrong with this. So this is going to be my measurement here. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to cut the back first. Just lay it on right like here. It really doesn't matter. Okay. So you don't need to give yourself much seam allowance with this knit fabric. It's very stretchy. But you know, I always say give yourself enough so that it's not going to come out too small. Alright. So my seam allowance is about a 1/2 inch. Right. So I'm gonna cut. I was gonna use the serger this morning, only to realize I don't know what happened to the serger. This serger wanna send me crazy. Now you know I didn't use the shape in the back. This is just one panel. This is for my back. But I am going to shape the front. So the front is gonna be 2 pieces for the front. Say fold it over. This is the other panel here. Black and white is really taking style right now. So everybody loves a good black and white dress. Right, I'm going to a dinner tonight and I really want to look really cute. Okay, so I cut. So these are my 2 panels here. I'm going to fold it over and I'm going to shape this panel out now. I just make sure everybody is on the same page. Now I'm gonna do my shaping. It doesn't matter if it's a bit long right now. We're gonna trim that after. Just try to remember which is the top, which is the bottom. So give yourself a little seam allowance again. And give yourself that shaping. I don't know what is wrong with the scissors this morning. I think I need a new scissors. Right, that's one part. And it's not gonna be, it's gonna be a kind of just on the small of your waist, so we're not gonna go too low. So then we're gonna cut this off here. Give us like 2 inches away from where you pulled it, because we're gonna trim it after. Okay, and then we open this up, and now you decide in this part you decide how deep you want to go. Alright, according to how deep you want, how much cleavage you want. I'm gonna give myself 5 inches of cleavage, which should be good considering my bust. 5 inches of cleavage there. So while it's folded together, I'll cut myself my 5 inches of cleavage, which will end there. Okay. Okay. So we put away the band, and this is your front. We have 2 pieces of fabric for your front. Then we have 1 piece for your back, and then we have the rest of the fabric. If you want it really, really flowy, I think it's almost 2 1/4 yards of fabric here. So we're gonna just take this, give it the entire width, and we're just gonna stitch along here. Stitch it together, just 1 seam. We don't need 2 seams, just 1 seam. We're gonna make 1 seam for here, and then I'm gonna show you the rest. Okay, so I'm gonna get sewing now. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So what I did, I just made 1 seam. As I told you, I was gonna stitch the seam down, and I did my basting stitch by simply turning the dial on the larger stitch. And now what I did that right around my waistline. So what I'm gonna do is pull the bottom thread, and it's gonna gather to my waist. So you're gonna pull this thread, this 1 thread, until it reaches your waist. Right, so let me see if I can do this quickly. So 1 thread. Be careful, yeah, because not every thread is as strong as others. So you take your time and you make your gathers. Take your time. Okay, this should be very easy to do. This dress is a really, really easy dress. It's not gonna take you long at all. Actually, when I film, I take longer to do things than if I wasn't filming, because I have to talk and show you what to do. So take your time and you gather this dress. It's gonna come straight down to your waist. If you see how lovely it's looking already, it's looking really, really cute. So your skirt parts. Okay, this dress you don't need to hem. If you want, that's why I love working with knit. If you want it to be neater, you could hem it. I don't always hem all my clothes. It depends on how the fabric is. I have this really cute red dress. I'm gonna post the pics on Facebook for you. I did like a circle skirt, but it's like a handkerchief. I use the circle skirt method, and I got this handkerchief dress. Really, really, really nice. Straps and everything. I miss filming. I miss you guys so much filming. And Betty Bain, I'm going to do a pink dress for breast cancer awareness, and I may do that. I'm not sure if I could do it next week, but I would be doing that soon. So my breast cancer dress is gonna be just good. Everything good. Okay, I think it's a costume dress you're asking us to make. That is Betty Bain from Who Will Rule the Runway on Facebook. Sewing tutorial request people. You're gonna see this tutorial, you're gonna love it. But that's gonna be posted on Friday to your site. So Curvy and Misha Boo, I mean, all of us are one big sewing family. So even if some of us have our own pages and our own YouTube channel, it's not really a competition. I just say it's just like sharing knowledge, sharing our passions. And it's always nice when we can share our passions in a loving way, right? Because I'm sure you all will know that I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, and Trinis are rated among the most happy people in the world. We really are happy. At times I think we're a bit too happy. So okay, I'm almost done. I just hope my thread didn't burst. Yes, my thread did burst. See, these things happen, you know. While pulling I felt it. So what to do? No, it's not this. No. I just sent this away. I thought it had burst. It didn't burst. Right? I need to get it to my waist. So it's gonna be easy for when I add on the bodice. I'm gonna add on the bodice as soon as I'm finished with it. Okay, this is almost to my waist because it's a knit. So just take your time. No need to rush. I'm saying my waist, but actually it's going to be the width of the bodice. Okay, so I'm not sure if I reach. Okay, so now I'm almost at the end. Now I could start gathering on the inside now. Okay, so this is so cute. Okay, so this should be all right. Okay, this should be all right. Okay. So you're seeing everything, it came together really nice. I could pull this here. Don't cut your thread too early, yeah? Things go wrong, so don't cut your thread too early. So let me see, this is the back. So if this is the back, right, good. So we have this here. Okay, we have this on lock. This is good. So I could just slightly push this to the side because we're gonna need this in a little while. Okay, so let's do our bodice one time. Okay, so we did the 5-inch snip. Alright, this is gonna be right. So what you do, you put your right sides together, and then you're gonna do a simple stitch. Come closer. This is for my dress to dinner tonight. It's elegantly a casual attire. So although it's going to be long and flowing, the knit fabric is not going to take you over the top. It's not going to be over the top formal when you wear knit. So you could still look cute. Okay, good. So this is the... So what I did, I just did one straight stitch, as straight as you could get it. So for my back, what I do is that watch at your patterns. If you could try to line up your patterns, that will be fine. You put this in here, put it on the inside, so you're just gonna sandwich it. So line up your pattern, sandwich. sandwich this in here. Take your time, huh? Take your time. As my mommy always say, hurry birds don't build a good nest. So don't try not to be too much of a hurry bird when you're sewing. You're gonna get there for the beginner. Y'all are gonna get there. Trust me. Eventually you'll be sewing so quickly. And even I at times forget things. That's one part. Very expensive. I'm gonna line up the other part. When you have children in a house and trying to film, all sorts of things just be happening all at the same time. Your back is sandwiched. Okay. So the back of your dress is sandwiched between the both. This is for the front to form your bodice. So this is your bodice here. Turn it inside out. Pull. This is your bodice here, and I'll be back to show you how to put on the band. Okay? Okay, I'm ready to put on my band. So I have to be careful. So I just folded my blouse in half with the slit here together. This is the back, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some snips in now. So I'm gonna line up where my band is going to go to where the end of my band is going to go. So end of my band, give it a tiny little stretch, and then put a little snip, a triangular snip, where you want your band to start and end. Okay? So now you can't go wrong. To get a little shaping in the back, you just go down like 2 inches and you do it like a little semicircle cut off. So I'm gonna cut off another piece again. So you're gonna give yourself a nice line in the back. The scissors, I need a new scissors now, right? So I open my band again and I look for my snip. Where's my snip? Right. So now my snip is here. So wherever my snip is, that's where I'm gonna lay my band. So I'm gonna put my band down. If you want, you could do it like how I showed you all, to sandwich it for the broad band dress. But I'm not gonna do that today. Today I'm just gonna do it simple, easy way. It's faster. Right, I'm just gonna put that there. Line up your snip to your dress. Give it a little pull. and you go right around. You go right around like that, and then my thread is out. See, I know this machine is giving a lot of problems now, you know. Right around. The machine is... So I was going to use the serger this morning, and then the machine decided to cooperate. And now when the serger wasn't cooperating, this machine decides to give me troubles. But I'm not phased, you know. No. I'm going to get this tutorial done. Let's put our band in. So now you have your band to go in. When you're finished doing this, you could just run a zigzag stitch on the bare edge. This dress is fairly easy, you know. You just need to have a machine that is cooperative. And have fun. Okay, so you go right around. I'll stop here because I'm pressed for time, so I'm going to stop here. I'll continue that after, and let's just insert the skirt into this. Okay, so we know where this ended here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just cut off any excess fabric you don't need. Right, you could follow the lines. You could just average where your back fell. Alright. So what you do, you turn your dress on your right side, on the wrong side. Inside out, your bodice, inside out. You turn your skirt inside out as well. On the right side, you push your skirt through your bodice. And then you line up where's the back. Okay. So you know me and my snips. I line up my back. I put another tiny snip just in the center of where the back is. And that's where you're going to put your seam. So my seam, now I could tie. Okay, give it a little extra play. So now when you figure out where you want your dress to fit, you simply knot, cut off the extra thread, neaten up where you want it to go. So the seam to snip, the face snip, my snip is here, my back seam is here, and we start stitching this together. So make sure the gathers are where you want it, and you stitch this right around, and basically that's your skirt. So I'll be back all dressed up And I want you to just continue to be happy and sew up. Okay everybody, so this is the dress just like you saw in the picture. Right, it came out really nice. You just have to take your time and make sure your settings on your machine is accurate. You could also not tie it like this and actually just make a little bow. Right, so you make a little bow and it falls in front. Right, and it's just fabulous. I know I'm going to look good tonight and I'm going to enjoy myself. So Joanna's saying have a good time and sew up.